Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
One strike now from Archer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Carpenter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is it. The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Molina, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Cards strand a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So digging in now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, that grounder caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 2 men on, 2 out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Second and third, 2 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The set and the 2-1. That's popped up. Carpenter in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Polanco at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Colton Wong now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
3 runs already home here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dyson's there. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
One strike now from Archer. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. St. Louis is out in front. 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swung on and missed. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
In now, Chris Archer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball down and away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman.
The left fielder.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Striding in once again, Kevin Newman. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The center fielder, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Reynolds. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. You got a full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Grounded back up the middle. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Frazier is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Count 2-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-1 count and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Oh man, that splashed into the Allegheny. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Moran stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. It was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Jack Flaherty looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Colton Wong will stand in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Still 2-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Fly ball heading for the alley. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Polanco. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Derek Holland answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Derek Holland.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Pirates 3. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Carpenter is there, and there are two away now.
Now back, the pitcher, Garrett Holland.
So striding forward now, Derek Holland. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Ready once again, Tommy Edman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tommy Edman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Jack Flaherty is at the plate as he looks at ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Low for ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it. And
meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Eight runs, 14 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
So now to the plate, Paul DeYoung, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. A bouncer up the middle. Newman's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Pirates 3. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming on is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So here's Adam Frazier as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Gregory Polanco waits on deck. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Genesis Cabrera is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Cabrera.
Colin Moran will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he takes strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
He's set, now the pitch. Looped out toward third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gerard.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Guillermo Heredia will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fouls this one off. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. The 3-2. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Count remains full. Swing and a liner. Foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Pirates 6. Chris Stratton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three and one now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Now batting, Tommy Edman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that misses 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Slow grounder to first. Bell picks it up to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runners on first with one down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line towards center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Genesis Cabrera.
Rangel Ravelo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 47.
Grounded to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Tyler Webb enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 30, Tyler Webb.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Kevin Newman.
First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1. Oh, 1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Ryan Reynolds, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Next out, 2-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Out. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
stepping in, Adam Frazier. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to Adam Frazier.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the man at first. Misses. Ball 2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Good battle. Count remains full. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Pirates 6. 7th inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Oh, look at the dive. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Newman has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. One and two now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Ryan Helsley.
Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Moran.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gerard Dyson. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And it's 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luke Maile is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now back left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Edman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. Got him. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Lane Thomas will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Lane Thomas.
In there for strike one. 0-1. From the stretch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. From the stretch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Frazier is there, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 10-6. Junior Fernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Junior Fernandez.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1-2.
This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Wong trying to get there, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second. He's on his way to third, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates as the lead holds at 10-6. Nick Birdie enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
One out and a runner on second base.
Ball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-1 home. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
0-1. Here it comes.
Ball, that count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
At the plate, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Pirates 6. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 home.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is flared out towards second. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Ball 3. Gregory Polanco is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Full count, here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin.
At the plate, Colin Moran. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 57.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 36, Jose Osuna.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
12-6 the final tally here. The St. Louis Cardinals were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Genesis Cabrera pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Archer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the